Hey everybody out there in Rocket League land, Georgia and
Woo.
beyond. Welcome to the semifinals of the Georgia High School Sports Association Rocket League State Championship. Road to the state championship. I'm Captain Panda here out in Tuckertown, and with me I have my dear friend Sergeant Tapwater. Tap, how's it going?
Going pretty well. I'm excited today. This is my first time, I guess, color commentating one and commentating these teams overall in this championship. So I'm excited to see what we have today.
Yeah, this one's going to be a good one. So the semifinals, state championships are coming up on Friday, and we've got Brookwood Broncos versus Dawg Dynasty. Dawg Dynasty coming in trying to secure their place to say that we truly are state champs, as they've been here before. They've been to the big show before, and yes, Tap is on tap. Uh, Harlem Esports in the chat. We're making rhymes. And
Woo.
Brookwood is here to try and unseat the dynasty that Dawg Dynasty is trying to cement. So I think we're going to see some really good, really fun Rocket League.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see. I haven't commentated this high of level, I guess. Looking at the roster here, I see we have a GC3. I'm excited to see some fast-paced action today. I'm really excited to see what the Broncos kind of bring to the table. They are being the underdog here, and I'm excited to I don't know. I'm excited to see what it brings. I feel like it can really go either way today.
Yeah, and that's the reality at this level. We've got GCs across the board for the most part, at least, if not in threes. We've got GCs in ones, where someone might be champ in threes. There are GC in 1v1s, and there's nothing to shy away from in 1v1s. I mean, there's some serious talent, patience, and ball control. So I have no doubt that we're going to see tricks on the field, tricks in the air, and people doing really crazy stuff. So I'm excited to see it. I think. Brookwood has undefeated season. Dawg Dynasty has undefeated season. Brookwood's lost a few more matches in between those, even though they've come out with overall wins. But I think it's going to be a close one, and I think Brookwood really wants to get this Dawg Dynasty team out of there and make their own way to the finals.
Yes, absolutely. Dog Dynasty is an absolute a titan that they must overcome and able to get this championship. They're the roadblock of today. So it's really to see if Bronco can overcome that because Dog Dynasty is just defending their title. And as you're saying, yeah, the 1v1 stuff is nothing to shy away from because as someone who's played a bit of Rocket League, um, yeah, 1v1s is a whole nother category. Like 3v3s and 2v2s, you have teammates to back you up, you have rotations, and in 1v1 it's just you. It's you and your skill. So being a GC in ones is something definitely to be proud of and something to be scared of as well. That's terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, someone who's able to come out onto the pitch and is at some of the highest level of not falling for a 50-50 or being able to get past a defender and open up the field, and to know that sometimes it's just them. It's just them on the pitch and they've got to make something happen. It'll be really fun to watch. The problem is that nobody on either of these teams is exceptionally higher than anyone else at 1v1. So
Right.
so it's not like someone is GC and an SSL in ones, or we've got champs and then someone's a high GC in ones. They're all just really good. So they
Mhm.
play the game modes, they play ones, they play twos, they play standard, and it's going to be pretty exciting to watch. Now, uh, Dawg Dynasty, my understanding is that these kids have been playing for quite a few seasons together, so they've got possibly a little bit more experience as a team, uh,
Mm.
which could bring them a little bit something more. But that Brookwood team is so hungry. Some sophomores and juniors on that team. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think the underdogs? Do you think Broncos can handle this one, or do you think Dawg Dynasty's where do you think we're eking?
That's a good question. Yeah, because as you were saying, Dog Dynasty's been playing for years, and so in quite literally every aspect here, they are just the I don't want to say better overall, but they do have the odds in their favor, having that chemistry, having the higher of ranks, and just having the track record. But Broncos, I know you get this little intuitive feeling, and it's like everybody loves the underdogs. How can you not love the? Have you ever watched any single movie ever? So I'm definitely gonna say Broncos here, the Brookwood Broncos.
Oh,
Gonna
okay,
take it
okay.
today.
I was going for the Broncos too. So, I
Okay.
feel like I might have to. I don't know. I'm here just hoping for a good match.
That's yeah, absolutely.
Um, so I see some of our folks loading in, which is very exciting. So let's go ahead and see what happens with this game. I think we're getting ready to get started. And in fact, we are. We've got everybody loading into our match right now. So welcome everybody. Game time is on time. Just getting started. 4:01. 5 minutes on the clock. Best of 5. Here we go into the semis. Calico up into the air, bringing this one down. That's going to be orange. It's going to be Dawg Dynasty, as you can see. Blue is the Broncos. Up in the air comes Trav. Nice pass to Jordan up and off the top bar. And unfortunately, that's not going to go in. But man, what a drive. DJ on the breakaway, bringing this one down. That's going to bring Dawg Dynasty up by 1 early on. But a lot of action coming in strong.
Yeah, what an absolute blast of a start there. We saw Calico going off the ceiling, and then I saw some really good communication going from Brookwood there. I saw how when Trav went up for the ball, that Joel kind of backflipped and back off of it, showing that they got some good communication going right now.
Yeah, and that was such a clean pass too, and it was just off the top bar. And we'll see. I don't doubt that we're going to see some of that again as DJ up in the air for Dawg Dynasty, bringing this one down. Trav's dropping it down, but it's a little too slow. Not a good clear. DJ puts it straight to the center where it wants to be, and it's going to be off the side bar. Jordan clearing this one into the corner. Trav, Jordan up on the side. Ooh, an attempt by Calico, but it's blocked up in the air. Goes the shadow defense off the top corner. Another shot by Dawg Dynasty almost barely goes in. We talked earlier that we thought this game would be pretty fast. This game is insanely fast.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Yeah, Dawg Dynasty has really like pulled out the Jets here, and Broncos are not doing too bad of a job replying back to it. We see like a lot of aerial play, and we see pretty even matchups. But here we go.
Breakaway, buddy.
A great taking advantage of that opportunity of that minimal defense there. Joel unfortunately missing that one, and Dawg Dynasty getting that goal.
Yeah, both these teams are so unbelievably fast. Dawg Dynasty was able to get up and over, get that boost, come back around, and be right there just before Brookwood's able to stop something. So early on, a 2-goal lead by Dawg Dynasty. Brookwood's showing that they've got some chops, so I don't see why they shouldn't be able to get something on the board here. DJ up in the air, huge, beautiful pass by Buddy is going to drop down just to the sidewall. Trav now putting one into the center, and unfortunately, that's going to go in by Calico.
That is an unfortunate bounce right there. I'm not sure if he planned for that to happen, but it just looked like his teammates were not ready for that ball to get center and ready for Dawg Dynasty to be there to reply to it.
Yeah, it's a risky clear too, sending it off the sidewall. Just a rough angle, but that really put it into perfect play for Dawg to pick up that pass. So game one is usually the one where you kind of feel things out to see how things are going. I don't think either one of these teams met in the regular season. So really all that Brookwood has to go on is that they just know that Dawg Dynasty is a top-tier team. Maybe seen some game film from some other streams, but this really is, technically potentially the first time they've ever been on the pitch together, and we'll see how they're able to respond. Buddy turning around. Jordan here on the defense, going to curl around. Joel's going to try and clear this one, but Calico is right there, sends it straight to the center. Oh, it's a beautiful pass, but unfortunately not there. But Buddy is there to pick up their own pass. Nope, that was from Calico to start that one.
Or DJ, I guess. Well, what a light touch there. A good redirect and good communication there from Dawg Dynasty as well. Calico was like, I'm not in the best position to get this. I'll let you get it.
Yeah. So what? Looking at this as we get 2 minutes in, where do you think that that Brookwood? What are we seeing that Brookwood might not be seeing?
I'm just from what I'm seeing, the Brookwood is their defense is a little lacking, because I see when Dawg Dynasty attacks or counterattacks to a hit from Brookwood, that their defense is just not all back. It might be a problem with rotation, or maybe a little bit of boost starving. They can't get that speed going to get back in time. But I think their communication is key. It's just their positioning has been a little off.
Yeah, maybe being a little bit too bunched up or a little too far forward, not respecting the punch and the power of this Dawg Dynasty team as they get a 5th one on the board in this first game. So we'll see what Brookwood can do. A little bit of a go into the corner there on the attack, which can kind of leave you starved.
Yeah, always an awkward position there in the corner.
Thank you, Past Christian. We'll take off the old motion blur. Thank you. Joel up in the air. Jordan sends this one almost into that Dawg Dynasty goal. Trying to get that elusive first goal. We'll see what they can do. Over into the corner, sending this one down. DJ's up in the air, but they're not going to be able to make anything happen off of this. Calico now is going to bring this one down into the corner, sends this one into the center. Buddy is there. Oh, a little bit of a bump, a little bit of traffic up in the air. Trav goes to fight that one and contests successfully. Buddy's going to curl around. Now Dawg Dynasty's a little bit on the back on the defense. Buddy up in the air. Calico's going to take this one. Almost open goal. Can we see if Dawg Dynasty can take this one in? They can. Squeezes it right past.
Wow, I'm seeing a lot more aggressiveness here from Broncos. They're challenging a lot more in the air, getting a lot more good 50-50s, but then again, it's just, that was unfortunate timing there. If he just would have hit a backflip, he would have had it, but that is a very hard shot to save.
Yeah, there's been a couple really close calls by Brookwood to just get beaten just barely by Dawg Dynasty. As we see DJ sending one straight. Nice pass, but it's blocked by Jordan. Going up into the air, is going to bring this ball down into the center. A lot of good passing and a lot of good clearing to set up a lot of good shots. So we talked about the level of play and talent. Both of these teams are actually playing like teams, which is really fun to watch. Nobody's being really greedy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm seeing a lot of good communication. I'm loving this this chemistry that Dawg Dynasty has. They're just going for passing plays, and as we saw like 10 seconds ago, I think it was DJ who came and saved what is his name, Buddy, at the goal right there because he ran out of boost. I mean, you love to see kind of communication and team play like that.
Yeah, and that can come from seasons of play and just being on the pitch often, kind of knowing where everyone's going to be. Amazing block by Joel, not afraid to get up in the air right next to the goal to make sure this one bounces off the back wall, but it's a tough bounce, and Calico's going to pick up one with 30 seconds left.
I hate that. That is one of the most annoying things in Rocket League for me, is that just bounce straight into the goal. It's nearly impossible
so
to
hard.
defend.
Off of that top back corner, scoops it straight down. And a huge 50-50 to start that one off led to that really nice pinch that sent it straight up. Jordan's going to try and walk this one in, and they are! They're going to get one on the board. They know they can do it. Confidence booster from Jordan to get Brookwood on the board.
There it is.
Nice little dribble. Everybody came in for that.
They did get a goal, but this also means that they are now getting Braziled. That's 7-1. That cursed 7-1 goal.
We'll see if they can break the curse of the Brazil as Buddy comes in on a seriously fast drive. Calico's now going to pop this one up into the corner. Trav is going to clear it, but it's going to go sailing. DJ's up in the air. Barely gets a touch to stop it. Sending it to the side. 10 seconds left. Nice pass off to Joel. Soft touch brings it down. Too much traffic by Dawg Dynasty to do anything about it. But now they've got an open net situation. They're going to try and stop this ball, and they're going to bring it back down. Dawg Dynasty goes up by 1 in this series.
And there it is. That's the Brazil for the first game. I think that's a really strong start by Dawg Dynasty. Needless to say, I think that was just an amazing first match we just saw. And despite the score, it was both teams that did a great job.
Yeah, indeed. Going to turn motion blur off. Thank you, Past Christian. Appreciate that.
Oh yes, the forbidden motion blur every game.
My apologies.
You know, in some games it does make it look better. I know in Cyberpunk 2077, I like to have motion blur on.
People play that?
Yeah.
I thought they just talked about it and argued.
You know, mostly, I will say.
So here we go into the next game. I know we've seen some issues with this latest patch. Has kind of caused some odd things that we've seen and some rosters and whatnot. So we apologize if anything looks a little weird, but Dawg Dynasty is going to pull that one out of the hat for Game 1 as we get loaded in to Game 2. So if you're just joining us, welcome everybody. This is the semifinals coming to you from Georgia High School. Well, from Georgia for the GHSA. We're here to broadcast some of the most talented Rocket League players in Georgia, and we're super excited to be here. I'm Captain Panda. With me is Sergeant Tapwater, Tap on Tap, and game 2 getting started. So we saw a really fast one coming out of that. Dawg Dynasty able to put 2 on the board early on and carry that momentum. What do you think? You think that nice little minute between is gonna be enough of a breather for Brookwood to kind of say, okay, we know how you play?
You know, I'm gonna believe in Broncos here. I think they're definitely coming out the gate a lot better now. Unfortunately, it kind of looks like Joel blocked that a little, but yeah, no, I think it can really go either way. Needless to say, but I think we can see it go either way because they both played amazing in that first match.
Yeah, a lot of squeaks by Buddy RV with a shot on goal, and it's going to be blocked. So a little bit of a defensive change here by Brookwood, seeing to respect that Dawg Dynasty offense. So that's exciting to see that Brookwood's able to shift this one up. Jordan down, brings the ball. Joel's there to try and pick something up on defense. DJ starts the drive. Buddy RV sends this one to the side. It's in the center, and that's where Dawg Dynasty likes it, but it's a huge shot coming in from Jordan. It's going to be redirected and picked up. Joel sends it back into DJ, and looks like Brookwood's putting on a little bit of an offensive struggle here for Dawg Dynasty. That's a nice little drive.
Absolutely. I'm not sure if Joel meant to miss that ball. It kind of looked like a little bit of a fake there for, or no, I think Joel was the one that took the shot, but the one before might have been a fake. But yeah, it's looking like Dawg Dynasty is a little more on the defensive on this round.
A shot there by Dawg Dynasty. It barely doesn't go in off the sidewall, and it looks like they're going to be putting on the pressure, sending one softly over. Jordan's going to send it into the middle. Is anyone there to pick it up? Jordan's there to pick up their own pass. Sends it to Trav. Trav gets 1v1 by Buddy. Up in the air goes Joel and misses that aerial attack, and that's going to open up the door for Buddy to get one on the board.
Yeah, there's that open net again. It's the rotations don't seem to be imperfect. Unfortunately, Joel there missing that aerial 50-50, not able to get to it fast enough, and resulting in a goal there for Dawg Dynasty.
Yeah, a rough get. You want to get up in the air and try and get those balls down and try and keep that alive, but unfortunately, it costs them an open net situation. Dawg Dynasty is just, if that net is open, the accuracy of these players is really good. So definitely don't want to let that happen. DJ off the back wall, up in the air and misses, but it's going to be picked up by Buddy again, trying to get the double touch and ends up setting up a beautiful pass.
Buddy is just always there to pick up anything that's just left with scraps there. He is there.
Oh my goodness.
The ninja in the Octane.
Yeah, Octane's in Phoenix. You love to see it.
Oh yeah.
So a nice assortment of very beautiful cars on the pitch today. Trav sending this one to the side. Ooh, a little bit by DJ. He's going to curl around and pick that one up. I've seen a lot of pop-up, like short little aerials from both of these teams, which is really fun to watch. They're not afraid to get the ball just off the ground and play with it. Maybe sit it down, get a dribble. Jordan in the air, sending this one up. Buddy's going to bring that down, but Trav sends it straight into the center. Can Jordan turn around? They can't. Not enough time. And that's going to leave an open net. Buddy wants to be there, and they're going to be there, and it's going to go in. Buddy, a little bit of a backup.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, again, Buddy is always there. He's there to counterattack on their poor rotations. I'm not sure if Calico meant to miss there. We're going to say he was being nice and letting Buddy get the points for that goal.
Yes, Buddy. Very, very nice to have a Buddy on your team. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Buddy is the GC3, so it shouldn't be unexpected to see some of this speed and control coming out of Buddy. So it'll be fun to continue watching them during this series. Joel brings this one down. Buddy, once again, sends this one to the corner off the side. Trav up in the air is going to clear this one with a redirect to DJ. Now, I think we're seeing is that Dawg Dynasty's really playing to this third man kind of positioning, keeping somebody around that 50, that center, to pick up any of these shots as Buddy comes out from nowhere to block a great attempt.
The ninja on the pitch, Buddy, the man himself, always there to pick it up.
Unbelievable. Nicely done. I mean, forward and back on defense and offense. Joel's going to bring this one up. Trav's going to try and get something soft into the center. Ooh, Jordan's there to pick this up. Are they going to be able to do something? They're sending it back. DJ's open for it. Jordan with the 50-50 brings it down. Is anyone on Brookwood's team able to pick this one up? A little bit of a double commit there, and as we see all 3 Brookwood players running back on defense. Ooh, dangerous challenge coming out, and that's going to leave the ball just sitting. Another challenge from Trav is going to send this one up, and Brookwood's on the offense again. Can they make something happen? Everybody's too far forward. Calico, what's going to happen? He's going to let that one roll, and Joel's there. So it looks like a little bit of a camera field of vision issue. Didn't really see that Brookwood was there on defense.
And we see we got a minute left, and the score's only 3-0. So, oh no, that's unfortunate. Oh, you hate to see it. I hate awkward situations like that in Rocket League. But as I was saying, we got like a minute left, and it's only 4-0, which is a lot better than what Broncos were doing last match. So I'm seeing a game 3, and if they're gonna take something, it's gonna be game 3.
Yeah, so they're picking things up. They're definitely playing a little bit different. Oh, nice little block there. They're definitely able to hold this Dawg Dynasty team to much fewer goals. And it's just breaking that Dawg Dynasty defense. They always have somebody back. Whether when they're on offense, they always have somebody ready to pick up and come in, or on defense, it's just like their rotation is just this triangle that just blob moves up and down the pitch, and it's really working out well for them. 30 seconds left. We'll see if they can get another late goal on the board. Trav sends this one up. DJ is going to put this one off to the side. Joel sending this one down, and they are. They're going to once again get a goal on the board at the end of the game. So bring in the drama.
They're building the momentum for game 3. I can feel it. I mean, we have 12 seconds left. That's about 1 goal per 3 seconds, and they can really take it here. You know, I'm not going to put it past them.
Back-to-back kickoff goals. Here they come.
It's that 1v1 experience that'll get them through.
The demo's going to make it hard. Trav sends this one up. Oh, but a bouncer is going to come in. 2 defending Brookwood players slow that. So they're not going to be able to get the 5th. Although I say that, but the ball is still up in the air. It's not coming down at any time. Oh, there we go. Okay. Dawg Dynasty takes game 2.
That's again a great game 2, and an even better game 2 for Broncos. It's not quite the 7-1. They didn't get those 3 extra goals, but no, a great display. It seems like the Broncos have really upped their aggressiveness on defense. The aerial 50-50s have gotten a lot better. They're matching them instead of getting beaten to them. But Dawg Dynasty just keeping that domination of the rotations, the map, the boost, and just the overall play.
Yeah, indeed. The speed that's coming out of this Dawg Dynasty team, the speed that, I mean, all 6 players have been doing really great things. But the craziest thing is, how is Buddy possible to get from every side of the pitch to every side of the pitch to be just about every side of the pitch? So it's pretty impressive to see how they're doing. But what is great to see is that the Broncos know that they can get a goal on the board. They know they can do it. If they can get the ball into the center and they can get that nice passing off that they've been doing, they can get on this Dawg Dynasty team. The trick is they just have to make sure that they're not getting too bunched up. Nice defense from Jordan to stop that. That was a good kickoff early on, was taken by Dawg Dynasty to kind of get the momentum rolling. Jordan over here past it, Trav, but it's going to be just a little too fast. There's a huge potential moment right there for Brookwood to get an early goal.
An unfortunate miss there. I was about to say, I feel like if Broncos really want to take this game 3, they're going to have to get the first goal, because that just all builds momentum. And they know they can get a goal, but they always get it way too late into the match. I think if they get the first goal here, we definitely have a higher percent chance of seeing them take game 3.
Yeah, huge confidence boost to get an early goal, especially against a team that's been able to put some points on the board. So we're going to see a little bit of a defensive posturing here as Brookwood rotates back. Ooh, a nice bump from Calico to completely shut down that. DJ, though, being challenged by Trav, sends one into the center, and it's going to be off too far to the wide for Brookwood. But they are really putting up some work here. 1 minute in, no score, with a demo from Joel.
You see them slowing down the play a bit. Buddy was coming in a little too hot for that bounce. We're going to see all 3 of them kind of on the offensive there. Hopefully we can see some rotations back by the time. Yeah, the formation right there.
Coming in, just intimidating. All 3 cars rolling in. Okay, this Brookwood team is out for blood and oil. This is crazy. Trying to blow up all of these cars. I mean, that's a strategy. Get them off the pitch. If you can't beat them, get them off the pitch and make something happen. Open up the field a little bit. Trav, beautiful scoop to get that one up and over. Finally.
There it is. There's the demos you were talking about, and I definitely
Dawg gets
think
one too.
I'm not saying to target any specific player, but I think if they do want to, it should be Buddy getting blown up.
Yeah, you take Buddy out. It'll give you 3-5 seconds of some open map, open freedom. Calico up in the air. Ooh, such a soft little touch to DJ, but Trav here with the challenge, able to get that one in the air. This time sends it all the way back to Dawg Dynasty. Still no scores. Huge change, game 3. Huge game change. Oh, Trav, beautiful. Up and over and down and around, and Buddy and DJ are both there to stop. That was some really nice 1v1 play right there. If this was 1v1s, that's going in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think we're definitely seeing a lot more aggression from both teams and a lot more better ball placement. As you were saying about that soft touch, it's just really key to not just hit the ball as hard as you can each time. It's like you want to get that to your teammates, and I think that's where Dawg Dynasty really excels at, and I think Broncos are really getting better at that, especially this game.
Yeah, and another big demo coming out. So I don't think we even saw very many demos at all early on in these games, but they are bringing out all the stops this time around.
Yeah, not at all. I don't think I even saw one, but I mean, we've had like 4 or 5 this game, so it's definitely we've definitely cranked it up.
Yeah, lots of speed, lots of excitement. 2 minutes to go, not a single goal on the board. Brookwood is here to show up and show down that they can take this Dawg Dynasty team to some games. DJ brings this one down. That's going to keep it in the Brookwood side of the pitch here. Joel is going to come out a little bit on defense. Jordan a little bit of forward. Joel is going to move to the center. Trav is there in the backup position. Both Brookwood players come in for the double commit, and that's going to leave Trav going back on defense. Hard clear, gets stopped by Jordan, sends it straight into the middle. Joel comes and steals from Trav. A little bit of a miscommunication potential there. Oh, just got word that we are actually a best of 7. My apologies. So we will change out our graphic there. But Buddy sends this one up and down into the corner, brings it down. Joel scoops this one up. So Dawg Dynasty tries to take a shot. It can't get it in, but man, that was speed and power. 1 minute to go.
Yeah, it's 4/5 of the match already complete, not a single goal on the board. We've had a lot of close calls, but none yet be able to be finished. Buddy has not been there to pick them up. But yeah, no, it's been incredible. I think Buddy's been more on the defensive this game, getting those epic saves and whatnot.
Yeah, really incredible play here. 45 seconds to go, and Calico is able to get one on the board.
I just had to open my stupid mouth, and now Dawg Dynasty has gotten their first goal. How do you think this is going to affect the Broncos' momentum here?
I don't know. That's a big shift, but we know that the Broncos are able to get a late game goal of their own. This time they really only need one to close that gap, that deficit. So we'll see if they're able to make that happen. They know they can do that. They know they can get a goal, and they know they can get it late. With 30 seconds to go, they like to get that 15-second goal. So we'll see if they're going to pull that one out this time.
Yeah, this is their element.
Quitting, that's for sure.
Yes, absolutely. And we see a shot on goal there. So close, but DJ in a great position there to save that.
Yes, bringing this one back down. 10 seconds to go. Almost a little bit of an open net. Oh, here we go. Jordan versus DJ. DJ gets the better of that. It's going to roll. It's going to roll. Joel's going to curl around and stop this. Another demo. Trav up in the air. Brings this one back down. Calico tries to get another on the board. Dawg Dynasty is going to take game 3.
I think we're definitely seeing a trend here, because first it was Brazil. It was that 7-1 for Dawg Dynasty, then 4-1 for Dawg Dynasty, and now just 1-0 for Dawg Dynasty. And if that trend
they're chiseling away.
True, then Broncos has this next match.
Yeah, I mean, by all points, this next match should just go forever.
Yeah.
0-0 with infinite overtime. It's never gonna stop. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to say what's really changing. I mean, both of these teams are still playing at a level that they've been playing at. I don't know if there's a fatigue factor going in. Brute force from Brookwood is just wearing thin Dawg Dynasty or what, but I mean, I think maybe Brookwood's just kind of closed some of those early first game gaps that were allowing Dawg Dynasty to just kind of eke some of those goals through. But I don't know. What have you noticed anything kind of change between either of these teams?
You know, personally, not too much. I think it just mainly. I don't think Dawg Dynasty has done anything different. I think it's all on the Broncos to change up their play style. Oh, there's the goal there from Buddy, though. Speaking of, but Broncos have just done a great job of being there, at least having one back with rotations and taking challenges up in the air. Getting good 50-50s.
Yeah, those aerial 50-50s are so risky. You really have to make sure that someone's there to pick up and clean up if you're going to go for it. And we've seen a couple breakaways come from that aerial 50-50 that Brookwood hasn't been able to get there half a second earlier. But we'll see as we head into this penultimate, potentially, game. Joel coming down, curling around on defense. Into the goal goes Dawg Dynasty. We're going to see a little bit of a drive here, trying to get number 2 before we hit the 4-minute mark. Clearing this one, Buddy RV. Calico coming in on a serious drive there, but they're going to be completely out of position. DJ is going to clear this one, sends it up. A huge demo on the drive, and that's going to pass to Calico. Jordan's up in the air trying to clear. Calico coming around, dropping it down. Buddy RV is there. The ball drops straight down in front of the goal, but there are no Dawg Dynasty players there to pick that one up. So holding it down, just one goal, holding it down. Brookwood's able to keep things down a little bit.
Yeah, we see Dawg Dynasty going for the demos this match. That's 3 demos in 30 seconds, 2 of which I believe are on Trav. Poor guy getting targeted there, but I mean, that's, if they want to crank up their aggression, taking a player out of play is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah, and there's such accuracy too in being able to plan your demo. You know, it's one thing to get a demo on the run while you're just going, but it's another thing to do it tactically. So yeah, if you can make that happen, then that's a huge strategy. It's like getting body checked heavy in hockey. Trav drops this one up. Buddy is there, but the ball isn't able to go anywhere except towards Dawg Dynasty's side. So Trav's going to send this one. Unfortunately, Brookwood's out of position to make something happen there. Another demo. Trav takes out Buddy for retribution, dropping this one down. Nice soft pass from Trav, or from Joel. But that Dawg Dynasty defense, there's always somebody in front of that goal.
Yeah, absolutely. And when there's nobody in front of Broncos goal, there's always somebody there too, mostly Buddy. But I mean, like, here, look, we're halfway through the match now. We only see 1 goal on the board from Dawg Dynasty. I think Broncos definitely have a huge chance of taking this as long as they can just get it in front of their goal and have somebody there for the pass.
Oh, big shot on goal, and it just curls around, and unfortunately not fast enough to get there to curl in themselves. Joel sends this one off to the side. Jordan's there to pick it up. Ooh, nice pass themselves, but they get taken out by Calico. So huge defensive demo. Oh, up in the air, a floater, and Trav comes in and clears it as it was about to be brought down by DJ. But lots of power and speed in the air. Oh, no. Buddy takes out Trav. I cannot wait to see how many demos are at the end of this one. It might be a record. This is unbelievable. Off the ceiling goes Trav. Drops it back down. Jordan to Joel. Joel clears this one up.
Ooh. Are you thinking these demos are kind of strategic? They've kind of identified Trav as the threat here, and they're like, okay, take that guy out. Even though we do see Jordan just get demoed here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, all 3 players are such good. Oh, Trav in goal, trying to figure out where DJ is going to take that, and DJ takes it to the left. It's almost like we just watched a penalty kick.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that's wow. Awkward positioning by Trav. Great play by DJ. And I saw the other 2 just lost their 50-50s and were way out of position there.
Yeah. That's a great repositioning by DJ. Goes up, turns a little bit to the left, and sends it into the side. So that's going to bring Dawg up 2-0 on this Brookwood team. DJ up in the air. Oh, bringing this one down. Is it open? It's not, because Joel is there. The brick wall. Joel stops that drive.
See him nearly go for a Cuxter pinch there. Yeah. And that would have been on goal if he got all that speed there. That would have been amazing to see.
1 minute left. Something's got to happen for Brookwood. These Broncos are thundering down to the field off of this defensive drive. Oh, stolen by DJ. So 45 seconds left. They've been able to get, some goals on the board. Buddy is going to dunk this one nowhere. Trav just stops the layup immediately. Brookwood is not giving up. No quits here. Buddy RV with the steal. That's the other thing we haven't really mentioned in this series. So many steals. There's been a ton of demos and some nice bumps, but the T-ball steals have been really on point. 22 seconds to go. Jordan's going to try and stop this one. Sends a nice little pass to Calico. Sends it right up into the front of the goal, but no one's there. Calico tries to bring this one back down with just 10 seconds left. DJ drops it. Oh,
what a
just
shot
to
by
make
Buddy.
it happen, Buddy with 3 seconds left.
You know, he said, "I cannot end this game without me having one of my classic goals where I'm just there, and the Broncos are just not ready for it." What
Off
a
the
beautiful
top of the
goal!
car.
Yes, what a beautiful pass as well, I must say.
Yeah, really nice pass. Great setup. Dropping this one down with 2 seconds left to go. Ooh, no, Joel, don't
No
do it.
shutout.
Or
No
do it.
shutout.
That's the Brookwood way.
It's those
You
late
may
turn
beat us,
goals.
but you're not going to shut us out.
No, I think Broncos have done a great job of not getting shut out. You know.
100%, 100%. Indeed. So there you have it. Dawg Dynasty going 4 games. Really, really putting in the work. Unbelievable play by all
Hmm.
of these athletes, these players. So nicely done. Congratulations to Dawg Dynasty. They're going to be headed to the finals on
Definitely.
Friday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That was an absolutely commanding domination there by Dog Dynasty. I definitely think the Broncos held their own. I think they definitely did a great job of like making sure they didn't get shut out, and they just unfortunately got caught off on 50-50s and rotations. I think Dog Dynasty are just very good at taking advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean both of these teams were unbelievably fast, and it was just microseconds faster. Dog Dynasty was able to beat them in those 50-50s up in the air, or just get past in goal just a few times. And but great job by both teams indeed. Both teams really putting in the work, and nothing to go home sad about. I mean, Broncos make it to the semifinals. Congratulations, that's huge. But we're gonna see this Dog Dynasty team headed to finals on Friday. It should be good. They've got a title to defend, so they're hungry.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be one hell of a match.
Indeed. Well, that's going to close us out. Thanks, everybody, for watching Tap. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm sure there'll be more of these in the future. So, everybody out there, appreciate it. Check back in possibly on Friday for a final stream. We'll see. But either way, thanks for watching, and good job, everyone out there.